Hey y'all, welcome. I'm a little early. I'm just going to do some warm-up holes on T10 and we will get going with our dial-in of Boris's QR guide here after a little bit. Probably give it till about 11:35. Give people some time to show up. But welcome. Hey everybody, welcome. We're just getting warmed up here. I'm a little early today because I wanted to have a chance to get warmed up before the stream. So feel free just to hang out for a little bit. We'll get going here probably, about 5:35. That sucks. Alright, 11:30. Welcome everybody. Just getting going here. Trying to see if we can get warmed up so we're hitting some perfects.
shop at Publix, you'll find yourself wondering why you would shop anywhere else. Because you always get what you're looking for and you save with our weekly deals and BOGOs. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Food math hasn't been mathing lately. But at Zaxby's, we're fixing the equation. Zaxby's has 10 traditional or boneless wings for $10. Toss in 8 signature sauces or 3 bowl dry rubs. 10 wings for $10? At Zaxby's, the math is mathing, unlike the other chicken spots.
All right, welcome everybody. Gonna play me another game, and then we'll get into talking about the guide. We'll be featuring Boris guides today. As most people know, I've been a steady subscriber of Boris guides since 2024. Really enjoy playing his guides. His link is on my channel page. If you do not have a guide that you use, I highly recommend Boris. He's got Telegram chats where they post videos. You can post a shot you're struggling with. They'll give you advice. They're really active, really responsive, and great people. We actually will have here, we just had our first duel stream this morning, and that was really fun. We will be having Boris, Tom, Ankit, and Pablo on the channel for a duel stream here in the future. So that's going to be fun. They've all agreed to come and do a live stream with me, live duel stream, and have a good time. So that's exciting. Hey, Jabber, thank you. Yeah. Good luck. I appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. Ah, crap. Too much OP on that. I mean, topspin. All right, yeah, I really like Boris guides. We on this channel we feature Boris, Tommy, anybody, and then any shot creator or guide maker. We feature Franco. We've played shots from Ball Breakers. We've featured other content creators, shot creators. We featured Bart. He's another incredible guide maker, so that's always been fun. Yeah, we are trying to showcase all of the talent we can, and show the value of all the work that these guys put into these guides. I'm just going to give that a couple clicks of OP. It's like great. All right. Oh, we were close. Oh, we were close. All right. Good to have you here, Jabber. I made you moderator just now. We'll talk about that. Oh, all right. 11:35. This will be the last warm-up. And then we'll start talking about the guide. Talking about what our plan is. Oh my goodness. We might have a shot at winning that. Alright. Well, I hope I can make this putt. Oh my goodness. Alright. Got some music back. I'm trying Spotify, which I have a subscription to, and seeing if their non-copyright playlist will not get me stricken. Let's hope. Oh, of course he hits perfect with precision. Alright, we're going to shootout. It better not be that dang down the hill into that sloping green shootout again. I keep getting having to play that. Sick of it. Oh, good, it's this one. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll be at B52. Must be nice to have all those Win 10 balls there, pal. You guys know how I feel about playing tour with paid balls. I know some people do because they don't play tournaments, so to them, that's what the paid balls are for. And that's okay. Play the game your way, you know. Enjoy the game the way you want. That's important. I personally refuse to play paid balls on anything but tour play. Alright. Let's see if we can get this on there. That's not bad. Not enough backspin. All right. Did I win? I did. Yay. Look at that. Just barely. All right. Got to play more. I think I have to do just before circle break or something on that hole. All right. So here we go. We are going to be dialing in the major QR guide from Boris and team. We are going to look at hole 1. We're going to, since we're dialing in, we're going to be taking some practice shots. We're going to be trying to correct our misses, figure out how we can get that drop consistent. The focus for me right now is I'm going to be trying to pull the same pull. I've gotten so many people have told me, you know, you got to pull the same pull and then correct from there. And I definitely have struggled with that in the past. It's cost me. So I'm going to be working on, that's going to be my personal thing that I'm working on as we're working on it. Hi, Miss Jackie. Welcome. Glad you're here. So I'm going to be working on, for me, my goals are to pull the same pull on every shot as best I can. And then get this guy dialed in as well as I can for the QR. If things go really badly, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Welcome. Glad you're here. So if things go real bad, we'll abandon our account early and play the rest of the guide in practice mode to get through the dial-in. And then we'll go and try to qualify again tomorrow. This QR is not as vital as the last tournament because the wins are all going to change for the OR and the WR. Hey! Hey, Bart! Glad you're here, sir. Welcome. So the wins will, like I say, the wins will change for OR and QR. So it's not really as vital to have this, you know, at 100%. Although that's what our goal is. The reason being, QRs very rarely make a difference when it comes to whether or not you're going to win a tournament. They do sometimes, but not very frequently. So hole 1 is designed by Boris. There's 2 ways to approach this hole. We can either approach it with the APOC, Hornet, and the Tracker perk, or we can approach it with the Thorn shot. So I think we're going to look at both and figure out which one we like the best. So we're going to start with the Thorn shot. And how this is going to set up. Hey, no problem, Jabber. I appreciate you being here. Just a couple things for the mods. Morning, Nate. Thank you. Glad you're here. The people that I'm making mods in chat, here's my thing. no hate speech, no negativity. We're here for positivity and make a good community. If you see somebody posting inappropriate stuff, they get muted for one time, and if they do it again, then they need to be kicked. I'm not gonna handle that. We had someone in the last live stream this morning say something negative. I muted him and let him know that we will be, if he did it again, we would kick him from the channel. And so that's just what I'm hoping as mods you guys could possibly just keep an eye out for. I mean, this chat and this channel is really 99% positive. I just want to keep it that way so we can continue to have fun. All right. So this first shot here. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So there's Miss Gracie. That's me. There's Miss Gracie on the right, and that's me. And on the left is my wife, Miss Kira. And then up at the top, yesterday during our Q9, we had a friendly, joking little wager, and this guy figured I couldn't drop the albatross, and he was giving me 50-to-1 odds as a joke, and so I had to pay him $1. I said I would honor that, and he asked me in a message on the in a comment on the channel just to donate it. So last night I went online and donated the donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. It's something I really believe in. It's really important. It's important. And so that's just my proof that I honored what I said I would. We have our donation links, our names for the channel there. If you all enjoy the content, obviously like and subscribe. And if you are able, please feel free to consider donating to the channel. Helps keep me in guides and practice tokens and all that good stuff. And balls and whatnot. So let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to play the Thorn option first. So we got our QB. We got our APOC Thorn. And we're going to have a look at this. Alright, so first setup is going to be on the right fairway, max extension P10, blue, bottom of blue to the rough fairway. We're going to add 5 top, 1 right, which is max with the QB. And then we're going to swap to the APOC Thorn bag, and we're going to pull a nice 12 o'clock pull. And then we're going to push up our pullback based on plus yards after adjustment. And then we'll give it max OP and right curl to the top corner of the outside triangle on the shot circle. So we're going to give that a shot and see how it goes. The approach for Thorn is going to look like we're going to set up at your turn. I'm sorry. We're going to use the your turn. So when the Thorn pops up on the screen, we're going to use that number as our adjustment number. We're going to add max top spin. And then when we're going to point the ball guide straight at the hole 1 square short, we're going to try to pull a nice 12 o'clock pull. And then we're going to see what happens. To set the spins with the Thorn, I'm going to go ahead and pin a basic ball. Because it's max top spin, no side spin. And I want to make sure that I get that accurate as quickly as possible. Oh, thank you, Bart. I appreciate you. Yeah, so you guys, everybody keep asking me about face cam and whatnot. I don't have one. But that's me. That's my wonderful wife. That's Miss Gracie. It's her 3rd birthday today, y'all. She turned 3 this morning. So she's had a pup cup. She's had new toys. She got a cookie. And she's just living her little best life this morning. Alright, let's get into the guide. Let's take a practice at it. And see what's going on here. Oh, here we go. Alright, so shot 1, Boris. And we're doing the Thorn option. Alright, here we go. Alright, so again, we're setting up bottom blue to the rough fairway. Max. Swap it on the APOC. Now, I think that's as straight as that can go. We're going to pull 7-7. And then we're going to give it max OP and curl to the top of the triangle there. And hit perfect. We are looking for 375 on the target yards. And we got 376. That's good. All right, your turn check is +4. So I'm going to swap balls, give it all a top spin, swap back. And then I am going to set this up 1 square short, center cup, a little bit shorter. Right there. Okay. We were at +4, which is 80%. And a 4.4 adjustment. So we're going to try to straighten that pull angle out again. And we're going to give it 4.4. And we're going to hit perfect here. And see what happens.
Wondering why you would shop anywhere else, because you always get what you're looking for, and
all right,
save with our weekly deals and BOGOs. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
And we missed left by a square. So I'm going to have a look at my pull angle and see what I did. I may have had inadvertent 59 pull. So we are going to have a look at it. I'm trying to pull consistently before I start making adjustments to anything else, because that's the way the pros do it, I'm told. And we're trying to get better. So let's have a look at that pull angle.
Our democracy only works when we talk to and listen to one another. I'm Jeremy Hobson, and on the Middle Podcast, we assemble an all-star panel. And then
all right, so we didn't. I don't think we came in too high. I think we came in at a good speed.
we take on topics from healthcare and the economy.
I think we were center cup.
So join us each week. Subscribe now to the Middle on Spotify.
I got a little confused reading the guide because the wind speed's in the middle of the plus yardage. So let's look here. Yeah, I'm pulling 0-1 on that shot. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to pull straight. Give myself, now that I know I've been through the guide once, I understand where the numbers are I'm looking for. So that kind of threw me there. So I'm going to give it another practice. And then if I get that pull straight, and then we will start making adjustments to get the drop. So. That looks pretty straight to me. Alright, 7-2. And max. The drive has a slight shake to it. Not enough to really be that noticeable. We're looking for 375 here. We got 376 again. So the drive is consistent. And we, shoot. We're at +4. And you know what I did? I bet I didn't, I don't know what I did. But let's get set up in the right spot. Okay. That's center cut, but I'm too far up. There we go. +4 and 0.8 wind. We want to straighten this out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 8.0 at +4 is 4.4 again. So give it right like that. Okay, I feel better about this pull angle. Straighten it out. Let's see what happens with the drop here. And we're still missing left. So he says consistent miss, offset your ball guide. So I'm going to try my best here to pull the exact same pull. Since I'm a square to the left, I'm going to set it probably 2 clicks to the right of the right edge and see what happens. So first note I'm going to make is drive APG, and my approach, I'm leaving 12 o'clock pull, and I'm leaving the other note off until I figure it out. So let's have a look and try this offset and see if that'll get us the drop. Oops. Okay, here we go. I also, if this isn't working out well, can switch to the Hornet option. So what I'm going to do, oops, wrong thing. Give this another look with the offset. If that doesn't work, I'm going to swap to the Hornet option and have a look at that. Alright, so we've been at 376 twice. Let's see where we're at here. Looks about the same. Yeah, a little bit long this time. But drive is really consistent. I like that. We're still at +4. So we're going to swap. Give it all that. Swap back. And that'll give us max topspin on the Thorn. So what I'm going to do, my first step here is I'm going to set it up short, 1 square short, and I'm going to aim it at the outside the right edge, and we're going to see if that gets us the offset that we need to get this drop with a consistent pull. 7-3 is 4 rings, pretty easy adjustment there, and let's have a look. All right, that's a center cut drop. So that's awesome. Man, that was easy to dial in. Once I kept my straight pull and I just offset the ball. I've never tried that before. It's my first time. But I've been told that's the way to do it. Consistent pull and make adjustments from there. So that was cool. So I'm going to put offset, ball guide, outside, right edge of cup. And drive is also a 12 o'clock. Alright, so that's... Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. This is... Oh, we canceled it. That is Thomas's son, a friend of ours from Kickback. His son has brain damage, and he plays in the clan, and he does a great job. He's a really, really awesome, like just a huge success story. And he asked me to be friends with him, and so I became friends with him, and I told him that anytime he wanted to, I would stop what I was doing and play a game with him. So, come on back, little buddy. You're always welcome. I'll stop a live stream to play a game with that little guy. He's a cool little guy. All right. Well, yeah, you're right, Bart. You did tell me, and thank you. So what I want to do here is, before I move on to live, I want to review. Oh, it's not that. I want to review my setup. Or minus 0.2 adjustment would both work. Okay. Well, we're learning. We're learning. Let's look at our. Let's look at everything and just make sure we did what we said we were going to do. So. All right. So my big thing was setting up outside right edge, right? And that's what we did. Outside right edge with the left side of the ball guide. And then we just pulled a nice, consistent, straight pull there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going to try that again. And we're going to go live with it. And let's go ahead and give her a go. All right. I want to try one more practice. Just because this is new to me. It's a new experience. So I want to make sure that I can replicate it. Hey, Gareth, thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Welcome. All right, so lesson takeaway from this for us is we should be listening to Bart more often. And 2, consistent pulls is what we're trying to achieve. And that we just saw the great results that happen when you do that and then tweak different little things. So here we go. So drive has been really consistent. 376, 377. Let's see what we get here. $376, yeah. So we're gonna be at +4 adjustment again. We're gonna swap to set our spins and back, and we're gonna set up just like we did, 1 square short and outside right edge with the left side of the pin. 7, 7. Now we can get, looks good. 7, 7 is going to be 4, 2. And let's give that a go. Oh, shit. Center cup drop again. Hold on 1 second. I'm having an issue with my feed. Alright, you're not receiving enough video. Hold on 1 second here. Stream. Output. Alright, I'm trying 1 second, guys. I'm trying to fix the output of my stream. It seems to be not. Open widget. So I'm having an issue with the output from OBS. Give me just a second here and see if I can get this figured out. Oh no, we're back to healthy. Okay, maybe it just needed a tweak there. All right, so you guys see, we just got 2 center cup drops in a row with that offset. So key for me, key takeaway lesson here is 12 o'clock consistent pull every shot, and then on approach, play it as per guide, and then either offset or take off of the adjustment one way or the other. That's what I'm taking away from this experience right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go live. And let's get this first drop out of the way. I think we dialed it in pretty quick. Only 4 practices. Or 5 maybe. I don't know. Alright, here we go live. Okay, drive has been real consistent. Again, really like the drive. I think it's really, really well done. 376, 377, 376 again. So yeah, drive is super consistent. Should be at +4. Swap balls, put all our top spin, swap back. And then because of our great practice, we have figured out we want to be 1 square short with a ball guide left side pointing at the outside right edge. Looking for that nice straight pull as best we can. 8-4 is 4-6 this time. And there we go. And we should get a drop out of this. Hey, John, thank you. And that's center cup. So, appreciate you, John. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks, George. Gareth. So, look at that, guys. I just learned something new. Okay, so I learned that if I keep my pull angle the same, then my adjustments are going to be either offsetting or taking and adding plus or minus 1 or 2, depending on how far I'm missing. That's a huge lesson for me. Consistency is what I'm trying to build. So we just did it. We just did it. We just had a consistent shot. We dropped it 3 times in the row, center cup. So that's exciting. I'm pumped right now. That is super exciting. Okay, let's look at hole 2. Hole 2 is a par 5. The shot is designed by Tom. So what we're playing is the APOC B52. We are going to be playing APOC P8, no move target, max top, 1 right. We are going to be pulling back based on plus yards after adjustment. And then we're going to give it max right curl, max OP, and hit perfect. So he says a P8's a pretty shaky. So we're going to need to go P10 on this. But we need side spin 4+. Any P8 will work. Oh, that's a P9. Any P8 will work to set up with. Power, wind resistance. And let's see what we got here for side spin 4s. I'm excited. That was a cool drop. I'm really pumped about that. All right, we got a bunch of those. We'll use that. All right. Yeah, watch out. He's learning. Yeah, you guys better watch out because I'm telling you, once I get this crap figured out, I'm coming for it. Oh, hey, you guys, I don't know if you know, I won silver on my main. Check out my new tournament rank. I'm down to 872. So we were at just under 1,000. Now we're down in the 800s. Looking pretty good so far. I'm excited. All right, so and our last 4 tournaments we've gone gold, silver. So I have never in my life done better than 4th in a major, not one time. All right. So here we go. Here we're gonna run through the shot setup again. Then I'm gonna take a practice. All right, APOC B52, set up at P8, no move target, max top, 1 right, and then we're gonna swap to that P10, adjust, pull back, and plus yardage based on wind speed. Give it max OP, max right curl, and hit perfect. The approach. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. The approach is top white pin check. And then we're going to set the bullseye, the center green circle to the edge of the rough in line with the right leg of the long sign on the fairway. I mean, behind the green. And then we're going to spin the ball through the hole just before the ball guide extends, which looks like about 2 squares. We are going to adjust based on our pin check. And then we will be center ball, and this shot has no tweaks. So, I mean, make sure I got all my stuff together, all my ducks in a row here. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, we're trying the exact same process. Straight pull consistently every shot, and then we'll go on from there. Okay. All right. Okay. That looks pretty straight to me. And we're at plus 15 and 7-3. We need to pull back 1 ring. Okay. And we're looking for 365 on the target yards. Woo! Right over that sand trap. Yikes. All right. Did I say 365? It does say 365, but I think he meant to put 465. We are at plus 4 on the check. So we want to line up right here with the inner ring on the rough. And then we want to spin that ball right there. And we were at plus 4. I'm going to try to straighten that pull angle out. Oh. And 8-2 at plus 4 is 6-8. And then just center ball. And I hit it great. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's not going to get the drop. So, not unless we pulled it really bad. All right, back to the drawing board. Give it a try. Greats are part of my stream. It's kind of a thing I do for people. That way you know that hitting greats, don't work. And I like to, try to pass on as much. Oh my God, oh my God, we're live? Oh my gosh. Dang it, Jason. I must have accidentally went live. Gosh dang it. That sucks. Alright, so hole 2 we didn't get to dial in. Man. What a bummer. Alright, moving on. We're moving on to hole 3. That is my fault. Sorry, guys. I really wanted to dial in every hole. Alright, we are going to be doing Tom shot on hole 3. So we want to set up at max extension P6, blue to the right rough. So the right blue to the right rough fairway. We're going to swap to the APOC and an Inbringer. We're going to give it 4 top spin boost and half a right. We're going to adjust and then push up based on plus yardage. And give it max OP, max right curl, and try to hit perfect. So let's see what we got for balls there. Need a top spin boost 8. P9 plus. So we need a win 10. I don't have a lot of those balls. Let's see. We can swap. We can set up with this, and then we can swap to a P10, top spin boost 10, which I have a ton of, which is fine. And then we need to set up at P6 with the QB. So, all right. And then on the approach, we're going to give it 4, the EB pin check. Then we're going to give it 4 top spin boost, 1 right spin. And we're going to make sure that the extended ball guide, make sure you have the extended ball guide before playing before the green. So we want to be, looks like the second and third bounce before the green with the ball guide 1 square through the hole. Hopefully we can grab this drop here. All right, let's have a look. It should be a pretty basic shot, so hopefully we won't need much dialing in. Ooh, my back. All right, let's go. Give it a practice here this time. Goodness gracious. Can't believe I went live. It happens. All right. So, let's just go through it here. All right, that's pretty straight. And 8.3 and plus 12. We're going to push out 0.2. And then we're going to give it all of it. And slight great left. We'll see what that does. Shouldn't really affect the outcome too badly. No, it didn't. Alright, so we want to do 422 or 425 was target yards. So let's see, our pin check here is plus 5. So we want to give it 4 boost and 1 right. Oops. Hate when you do that. Alright, and then we want to set up with the extended ball guide outside of the green and fringe, and then we want to straighten that pull out plus 5, 7, 6. Pretty easy adjustment, to be honest. Here we're looking at that, and then we want to just hit perfect with the AB. There we go. That should be in center cup there. Nice speed. Boom. Center cup drop. So easy peasy. This shot as per guide. Great left single. Okay. And approach. I'm going to put second and third bounce outside fringe. And so that's my notes for that. That's an easy dial in. We can go straight away and go live with that and get that drop and get it out of the way. Set up here. And let's get after it. The only thing we could do differently if we really wanted to spin the balls is swap to precision there. Gosh dang it. Why don't they just put the screen where I'm playing? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh, I hate that. Especially when there's multiple tournaments. I always end up entering the wrong tournament. It's like, how many times? Oh crap, I can't. After this. Okay. So after that, after this hole, we're going to be playing, we're going to take a minute and play a hole with our friend. Alright. Half a right. Okay. And try to pull the same as we pulled before. 1, 2, 3. A little bit more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 8, 1 there. And then plus 12, we know is a 0.2 yard push-up. And so that, giving it all of it. And we hit perfect that time. Let's see, we were looking for 425 on the target yards. See where that gets us. All right, and we are 422, so we're a little short. So we're at plus 6. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so elongated ball guide, 1 square through the hole. Plus 6 is going to be plus 1 to the chart. And so we want and we just want to center ball here. Slight great right. I hope that doesn't blow us off. And we, oh, snuck it in there. I'm going to put perfect on approach. And let's see if our friend, and there he is. All right, we're going to play our buddy here. Again, this is my, this is a friend of mine, Thomas from Kickback. This is his son. He's a young boy, and he's faced a lot of challenges in life, and I really don't care what I got to do or how much time I got to take. I will always stop and play a hole with him. So bear with me, guys. This is something that's important to me. Looks like he wants to go for white ball challenge. Okay. So we're going to do our best here. See if we can get him. So let's see. All right. Oh. Okay. Ooh, great, right. It's hard to lower the needle speed and hit perfect. Boy, let me tell you. All right, here we go. Look at him. He's already got a Viper 9. What's he got in his bag? Look at him. He's already got some good clubs. He put up almost 1,000 CP in the gold run there to, or the M3 push to C100. I was really proud of him. He's got some tournament banners already. He's killing it. All right, buddy, get it on the green there. You can do it. Oh, look at him hitting perfect with OP. What a beast. Oh no! Oh no! Ah. All right, hold on here. We're gonna have to see.
You can get chicken bacon ranch any way you want. Topped on loaded fries, packed into a giant wrap, or bursting out of a quesadilla. Why not go for all three? This is chicken bacon ranch, Zaxby's style. Zaxby's chicken bacon ranch. Who's got the sauce?
At Rural First, we're the leader in rural construction loans because we don't work here. We work out here. We live rural, which means we know just what you need to build rural. Our dedicated team of loan specialists works with you throughout the construction.
Oh, don't tell me I did it. Oh, I'm a jerk. Oh.
Rural First gets you closer to what matters. Rural First is a registered trademark of Farm Credit Mid-America. NMLS 407249. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to approval and eligibility. Other terms and conditions may apply. Visit ruralfirst.com for more details.
All right. All right, bear with me, guys. It's well, bear with me or don't. I mean, this is important. So I'm gonna give him a couple games, and then we'll get back to the guide. That was a pretty sweet thorn shot, though, huh? I don't think you should let kids win for not to be a dick, but I think it's important to learn to win on your own. And I mean, I'm not gonna drop another shot like that. I didn't even mean to drop that thorn, but I would not like purposely, obviously, give the game away because I think that would be an insult to him. You know, he's out here doing his best, so. We'll play as good as we can without being too much of a jerk. Woo! Oh no! See what happens when you try to show off? Alright. Get it, buddy. Let's see it. There you go. I was really trying to miss the thorn shot so he'd have a chance to save it out of the bunker. Kind of felt bad for dropping it. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that and we'll go. Oh my god. Yep. Right in the rough. Okay. He told his dad he really wanted to play me a game. That's why he asked his dad if he could be friends with me on Facebook so we could play. And I just when I found out his dad told me, I automatically obviously accepted the friend request, and I just made a deal with myself that anytime I'm on, no matter what, I will take time to play. So, Oh, dang it. Hard to hit perfect with a rough iron there. Alright. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Alright, shootout time it is. Oh, looks like we lost a couple people, but that's alright. Alright, ooh, this is a tough hole. Let's see what our buddy does. Alright, throwing that backspin on there. Okay. Are you going to hit a slight great left? Slight great right. I might put you in a predicament there, pal. Ooh. Oh, your son is autistic. He doesn't like DC. I hear that. Thomas's son has brain damage, and he really likes it. He loves GC so much, and he was so excited to play in the clan with us. You know, so I made a big deal of you know, congratulating him and all that, because it's important, you know, to me. So here we go. Hole 4. I can't play right now, buddy. I'm sorry. I can only play a couple. I do got to finish. I'll go back and play with them next time. Alright, so we want a P7 no move target here. 4 top, 3 left. And then we want to win 9 or 10 based on wind speed. We want to keep the wind between 7.8 and 8.6. So we can... I can't play right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Alright. Let me message Thomas so his son... So I don't want his son to think I'm ignoring him. Hold on.
Lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones.
Thomas actually sent me a video of his son playing against me. And he said it's a big thing for my boy to play with a top player. Thanks, my friend. So I told him, I said, tell him I had to go and I'm sorry. Next time we'll play longer. He's really good. All right. That's awesome. I can't wait to watch that video later. I don't want him to think I'm ignoring him. Oh, man, my heart is so full right now. That was so cool. Alright, I need to find me a P7 to set up with. Whew. Oh my goodness. Alright, this will work. It's got the 3 side spin I need. We want to set 4 top, 3 left at no move target P7. And then we want to swap between a win 9 and a win 10. I can't play right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Between a win 9 and a win 10. To get that wind in the right spot. So I'm going to see what we got. I got that one. Oh, I got all my balls pinned still, dork. Alright, let's unpin our stuff. Go back. Sorry, guys. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. So we want a win 9. And we want a wind 10 side spin 6. So we can go. I can't. I'm sorry. It hurts my heart. I did. Okay, Thomas got my message. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, good. That makes me feel better. Okay. Whew. My goodness. Alright. Alright. That kind of made me emotional. Sorry. Okay. P7, no move target. 4 top, 3 left. And then we're going to swap balls. We're going to look at the wind. We want it to be 7.8 to 7.6. We'll adjust 1-to-1, and then we will give it a pullback based on plus yards. And depending on wind angle, we'll give it base curl +1 or +2. All right, we'll play one more. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so I guess we better not use the... Oops, better not use the good balls here. Alright, here we go. Top spin. P0 max stretch. We're going... and we'll go here. Oh, right into the freaking sand trap. I should have given it more curl. Well. Oh my goodness. Okay. How did he end up in there? He ended up in the rough too. I guess it's fair then. Nice shot, buddy. All right. Ah. Anytime, Thomas. Anytime. Please make sure you tell him great job for me. And tell him I'm sorry that I'm on stream and I gotta go after this one, okay, please? He's doing a really good job. Look at him. He's doing great. All right. Okay, I got to get back to the dial-in, unfortunately. So, I need a P7 ball is what I need. And,
If you think all chicken bacon ranch is the same, this is Zaxby's. Think again. We just do it different around here.
Thomas, if you're still on, anytime he wants to play, I will stop what I'm doing and play with him. You tell him that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up with this Win 9 to see if I need to change to the Win 10 ball or the Win 9 ball when I swap balls. So, okay, again, shot structure is 4 top, 3 left spin. APOC set P7 no move target. We want the wind to stay between 7.8 and 8.6. And then we'll adjust pull back based on plus yardage, curl based on wind angle, and then we will give it curl to the top tip of the out with the right side of the rubber band on the outside of the shot circle. So let's go ahead and take a look at that and see if we can snag this hole in one here. This shot is designed by Ankit. So our big goal is going to be keeping that straight pull angle and seeing what result we can get out of it with our natural game. All right, here we go. So let's look at the wind first. We're good. So we want 3 left, 4 top, and we want to swap to the other Win 9. Okay, we want to give that as straight a pull as possible. And look at our wind angle. We are in blue. So we're going to adjust 8.2. We're going to give it max OP. And we want to give it just 1 click extra of curl. Hit perfect. And see what we get here. Alright, that's a good first bounce. We caught the rough. Oh, just right. Okay. Just right. So I think we needed for our pull there probably just another click of curl. And so I'm going to put down in my notes that on hole 4, Ankit, we will set up with Win 9, swap as needed. Then we will add 0.1 click of curl in blue and yellow. And yellow. Alright. So nothing else to dial in here. Pretty straightforward shot. Let's go ahead and we will give it a go. I lie. Didn't pin my P7 ball. Alright, let's get down there and get that. And let's take off after it. Alright, we want that win 9. There we are. Alright, here we go. Going live with it. We're going to try to get that hole in one here if we can. Alright, so I think I need a additional click of curl. At least in blue and yellow. So we're going to go from there. 8-8 is not good on the wind. So we're going to swap to that P10. 3 left and 4 top. And then 7-9. And we want to just recreate that nice straight pull angle I've been working on here. 1, 2, 3, 1, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Okay. 7-9 here. And we are in red angle, which is base curl. +4 is no pullback. So we're going to give it curl right to there. And I hit it great. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hey, thank you. And of course we're right in the stink. Alright. So we got to save this here. If we don't save it, we may will continue the rest of the dial in practice mode. Oh, that's done. Alright, so much for that round. It's over. We'll continue the dial in practice round. Alright. And we'll continue the dial in practice, and I'll have to qualify that account tomorrow. Alright. So let's move on to hole 5. Hole 5 is a par 5. This was a shot designed by Tom. We're going to start at a P2, no move. P2 right side of inner ring, just inside on the right rough fairway at max extension. We're going to give it 7 top, 2 left. Swap to a P10, side spin to 4+ wind 10. So let's go in here and go oldest balls and grab that. That's gonna be our setup, and then we want something we got enough of to practice with, and we got those. All right. That sucks that I blew that hole. Alright. Alright, Nate. Everybody, thank you. Thanks for the good luck. And, okay. So, APOC Falcon. Alright. So, we got our Falcon in our bag. Okay, so the drive needs a perfect. Notes for a great rider on the approach slide. We might need those. You guys know me. Alright, so 7 top, 2 left after we set up. And then just after we swap balls, max OP, max left curl. We are going to be basing this on landing position. With no spin, we want the top of the blue to the rough line and the ball guide centered between the bunkers. Set the spins 1 square short of the hole. And center ball, no tweaks. Great right goes into rough. Off-roader pin check +8. Plays P10 at 73% slider minus 25% elevation. Red to rough, spin to pin, similar setup similar to Falcon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my wind app here, and I am going to set up my off-roader. And that way, in case I hit a great, because you know I am capable of that, we will be ready. All right, let's go ahead and take a practice at it, have a look, and finish this dial in here. All right. Oh, gosh dang it. Here we go. Okay, so again, things we're working on is nice, straight, consistent pull, and then making our adjustments after that. So here we go. Want that clear ring, our inner ring right there. 7 top, 2 left. Swap balls. And then we want to pull nice and straight. I can't see a dang thing. Alright, there we go. We want to pull this nice and straight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit there. Alright, and we're going to pull 8, 1. Center. And max OP. Max left curl. Hit perfect. We're looking for 405 on the target yards. So let's see if we get there. All right. Yes, we got there perfectly. Okay. So before spins, blue to the top of the rough. Ball guide centered. And then we want to spin it 1 square short, center cup. That's 2 squares. So right there, center cup. +7 on the chart. I want to straighten that, pull out. +7 on the chart for 7-9 is 9-1. And then center ball, no tweaks. Just need to hit perfect there. And let's see what happens with the shot. Coming in at a nice speed. And we got a center cup drop. So no tweaks needed by us on this shot. So that's perfect. So we played Tom. Drive as per guide. Approach as per guide. My note is to hit perfect on drive and 12 o'clock pull on both shots. So that was great. Let me go in and forfeit this rent hole and we'll go on to the next and finish up our dial in. We can just use that ball. All right, there we go. And there we go. Oh, no, dang it. Back. Oh, no, I wanted to do that. All right. All right, so now we're on hole number 6. And let's have a look at the guide. Hole number 6 is a par 4 that we're going to send it to EB. So we're going to start with the quarterback and a P8. And we are going to swap to a P8 plus, side spin 4 plus, win 10, top spin, boost 10. I'm going to take that ball. It's easier. And I'm going to grab that P8 because it's simple. All right. And so here's the shot structure on this. We want to max stretch left of the white ring on the rough fairway line. Swap to the APOC. Give it all the boost. 2 left spin. Adjust. Push up in certain wind speeds. And give it all the OP. No curl. So he says, great left was fine. Great right trickled into the rough. So one thing we could do with this on this account, if we wanted to, as we could swap to the EM with the perk. So I'm going to set that up just to slow down the needle in case, if we need to. Just in case. We're going to play it as per guide, obviously, first. And then we'll swap if we gotta. The Endbringer is going to play max top spin boost, P8 minus 55. And that'll be at slider. So, pretty straightforward hole. Let's have a look and get this dial in going here. Alright, so far the guide's looking great. Had we not accidentally went live on 2 and then hit a great on 4, we'd be sitting stellar right now. So, really great guide by Boris, in my opinion, so far. Okay, so we're going to swap to the APOC, swap to this, give it all the boost, and 2 left. And we are going to adjust with a nice straight. Alright, straightest pulls we can keep doing. Plus 17, wind strength is 7.9, so we need to push up 0.2 there. And then we need to give it all the OP. And it is, as you can see, it's semi-shaky. And I hit a great left. Double great left, actually. And so that's not going to be okay. Yeah, so we're definitely going to swap to that extra mile. I'm not gonna fool around with the rough. So let's get out of here. Let's give it a look with the extra mile. We'll do all the steps with the APOC, and then we will swap to the extra mile and see what happens. So we can slow down that ball guide, or that needle. We can give it all the boost with the EB too and see if that'll actually take us to the green instead of the EB. That's another thing we can do. So, alright, max stretch. White there. Swap to APOC. Swap balls. And we want to adjust with our nice straight pull. 7-2. And then 7-2 is a push-up of no yards. So we're going to swap to that, give it all that, give it that, and see how slow the needle is. Oh yeah, look at that. Completely slow for the most part. And hit perfect. And let's see where that extra top spin takes us. Should take us all the way to the green, I'm hoping. And not quite. That's okay though. So as you can see, you can use all the boost on the EM and slow the needle way down. That's the beauty of that perk. Alright, so figure out our distance here. We are at 65%. 7.4 at 65 is 2.3. So we're going to give it all the boost. Pull it back. Set it up. 1 square through center cup. Give it 2.3. There. And then we just need to hit perfect. I hit it great. That shouldn't matter. Pretty small rings. So, yep. So hole 6. If you have it, I would swap to the, I would do all steps. With APOC. Swap to the legendary extra mile perk. Add spins. Add full spins. And then EB APG. So that's what I would do with that. Just because it slows that needle down so much. It gives us an opportunity to really focus on hitting perfect. And makes the hole a lot easier to play. So that's what I would do if it were me. And apparently it is not me today. It is somebody else because I cannot seem to qualify today. But we're going to have good notes for tomorrow, and we're going to get after it. All right. Okay, we need to go in and forfeit that hole so we can move on to 7. Hole 7 is the last, I don't know if it's last, it's the next par 5. Boom, and forfeit, and forfeit. Okay, hole 7. So we're going to start with a QB P2 no move target. We're going to swap to our Thor sniper bag. So let's switch this up here, add our Thor's hammer. And we want that and that. Okay. So we're going to add max top 3 right. So we'll just grab this ball here. And then we want a P2 plus side spin 6. Win 10. So let's go see what we got for side spin 6 win 10. We got this ball, which is fine for me. Alright, I don't really care about that ball. Alright. So here's the setup. QB P2 no move target. Add max top and 3 right. I can't use that ball. Oh yeah, I can. It's got backspin boost. Max top 3 right. Adjust 1-to-1 with Thor 8. And then max OP, and we want to give it curl to the bottom of the top rectangle on the shot circle. And then we're going to do a fringe green check over the hole with the sniper. We're going to put the blue to the bunker, the yellow to the edge of the rough, and we're going to set spins 2 squares through the hole, approximately 2.8 and 2.2 left. And then we're going to adjust based on our check. And the only tweak is 1 click of OP in blue. So we're going to give this a shot, and we are going to try our best. We're going to try our best to follow our rule for today, which is consistent, straight pulls, and adjusting as needed after. So, here we go. Okay, there we are. And there we go. We're giving it all the top and all the right. Okay, we're gonna that looks like a nice straight pull. And there. And then we're going all the OP, and we're right here on the curl. Okay, we're looking for 397 on the yardage. Lord of the dance. Did we get there? Yep. Pretty close. Alright, so going up here to our fringe fairway check at +5. Setting up here with the blue ring at the bunker and the yellow ring at the fringe. Setting the ball guide 2 squares through center cup. We were at +5. Straighten out that pole there. 7-9 is 5-7. And then it's just center ball. And I did not get to check the tweak. And let's see what happens here. Alright. We missed just a hair right. So what I'm writing down here is hole 7, Ankit drive APG, and approach. We are going to try offsetting to the left side of the cup. Not outside of the cup, like still inside the cup. We're going to try that and see what happens. I'm trying to learn how to do this correctly with the approach or with the adjustments. So we're trying different stuff today, trying to learn, trying to grow. All right, let's give it a go. All right, so we're going to pull the same nice straight pull. And then we are going to offset that ball guide and see if we can get the drop here. Alright, so swapping the Thor's hammer bag, swapping here, all that, and then adjusting with our nice 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a little bit there. Adjusting with our nice straight pull that we're trying to replicate every time. Max OP and curl right to there. And we hit perfect. Looking for 397 on the plus yardage. Let's see what we get here. Alright, 396 again. Very consistent drive. Alright, so we are doing a fringe fairway check at, that looks like +5 again. And then we want our ball want to be right there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, gosh dang it, what am I doing? Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spin the ball guide 2 squares through, right? But I'm going to set the right side against the pin. Alright, we were at +5. Let's try to 8-5 is 6-1. And let's see if that gets... Oh, we're going to run out of time. That's okay. It's practice. We don't need to rush. So we know we're at +5 check. We just need to reset spins in our landing position real quick. So, right there. And then I want to set those spins... what I think right there, and we're gonna give it a shot and see if it works. Alright, 7-2 is 5-2. Pretty simple adjustment here. Alright, and center ball, no other tweaks, and I hit it great. Lord of the dance, Jason, come on. Can't test out the tweaks if you're hitting greats. Alright. We'll give her another look. And then we'll hopefully get the drop here. I'm running low on practice tokens. I put on my practice boosters because I'm like, oh my god. Before I started the stream, I had 32 left, and I was like, oh lord, that's not gonna do. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get it this time. I have a good feeling about it. Let's practice it and see what we can do. Is everybody still hanging out? Are we okay? I haven't heard any chatter seen any chatter in the chat. Everybody still here? Are we still streaming? Oh, you're all right, John. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes my connection disconnects. Lurking while working. I love it. All right, thanks guys for checking in with me. I got nervous. My stream had disconnected. All right. So we are testing. Oh, we are way off. +8. That's not even on the chart. So we're gonna have to make a few adjustments. Alright, we're gonna have to do some math, which is not my strong suit. Alright, and we're setting our spins to the right half of the cup. Alright, 8-2. We're at +8. That's gonna be plus 2 to the chart. 8-2 is 5-9. So we're gonna pull our nice straight pull at 6-1. And then we're going to do center ball and hit perfect. And let's see if my adjustment or if my tweak works here for me. I like the wind, I like the camera angle. And look at that, center cut drop. Okay, I am learning today. So approach, offset, right, ball guide, to left side of pin. This is exciting to me. That's 2 holes now that I'm starting to see what you top players are talking about, and that it works for me. I can actually do it. That's pretty thrilling. So heck yeah, we got that dialed in. Pretty easy peasy there. That went better than I've ever imagined. This whole stream is going better than I imagined. With the dial-in process, so that's super cool. We haven't spent that many tokens or anything really. Okay, we're gonna go in here and forfeit 7 so we can have a look at 8. All right. So you guys aren't gonna believe this. We are gonna use a ball to set up with that I have the perfect ball for this next hole. We're going to be setting up with the rock, and you guys aren't going to believe it, but I actually have the perfect setup ball right here. We're going to set up with a P4. Look at that. I got a couple, probably the best purchase on the YouTubes ever made. And we want a win 10 side spin 4+ to go with. So we're going to go back to that one we got a bunch of. Grab that up there as soon as I find it. Yeah, thank goodness I bought all those katanas. I've used them so often to set up with. I'll never run out. Okay, so here's the shot structure. We're going to be playing with the rock and the APOC with the tsunami waypoint perk. So don't do what I did last tournament with Bart's guide and spend 7 tokens practicing without the perk on. It will not work that way. So waypoint, tsunami, equip. Okay, so here we are, P4, And then we got our wind 10. So here's the shot structure. We're going to max extension P4, the left side of the white ring to the rough fairway. We're going to swap to the APOC bag, give it all the top to right, and give it max OP with no curl. The approach is going to be a pin check with the yellow to the top of the rough and the bullseye aligned with the third dark green column in the middle of it from the right of the green. We're going to set the spins 1.5 squares through the hole, and we have center ball, no tweaks. So we're going to play this as per guide, and we are going to focus on what? We are going to focus on a nice straight pull angle and repeating that every shot. And then obviously some of us will try to hit perfect and some of us will just hit greats because I guess that's what we should be doing. I don't want to play. All right, there we go. Let's give it a shot as per guide. See if we can get this one dialed in too. And then we'll only have hole 9 left. Whoa, get up there. All right, so left side of the white. There, and all that. And then swap balls. That'll leave us with our 2 side spin. Now we want to straighten out that pull there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we are. All right, and there. And there's no push up or anything, just max OP. No curl. Hit perfect. We're looking for 392 on the plus yards. $393 will work. All right, so we want to do a pin check right here real quick. We are at +8. So where we're lining up is right here in the middle of this column with the yellow to the edge of the fairway. And then we're spinning this ball. What do you say? 1.5. So 1.5 squares through center cup. And we were at +8. We're going to try to straighten that pull angle out now. All right, 7-3 is a 5 ring adjustment. Nice and easy. And then center ball, no tweaks. And let's see what happens here. And we missed left. So we missed left about the same amount we missed the last shot. So I think we automatically know how to correct it. So we're going to try it again. Drive. Oh. This is Tom's shot. Drive, APG. And then approach has yet to be determined because we've got to try it again. So let's set it back up and let's see if we can dial it in on this go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the left half of the left side of the ball guide to the right side of the pin. The speed was fine. Everything else was fine. It was just that we missed left with our normal pull. Tommy send it on 9 is pretty good. Cool. Yeah, we're going to be dialing in Tommy's guide next. Not on this exact stream. I'll schedule another one for later today. But thank you. I'm looking forward to Tommy's guide too. We dial in both guides every tournament. So we do one for Boris, one for Tommy, or whoever has a guide out. As I can afford them, obviously, because guides are expensive. So, all right. And there we go. We do have subscriptions to Boris and Tommy already. But Boris is a monthly. And then anything I get from Franco, I pay as I go. Because I can't afford to have any more monthly bills. Alright, right there. And just hit perfect there. And I hit a great left. So we'll see what happens with the great left. That might put us in the rough. Let's hope not. Oh, it did. It clipped the rough. We're not going to get the target yards out of that, so we're going to have to quit. Nope. Actually, what we can do, I'm a liar, is we can just come up here and put that ball right there where it probably should be. And we'll go ahead and see if we can play our approach. Because all we're doing is dialing in the approach shot. The drive was fine. Alright, so we got our check of +5. Let's get set up in the right spot there. And then let's set our spins right like that through the left side of... Wait, I missed left. Through the right side of the hole. And we'll do our nice straight pull. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 7, 8 is 5, 5. And we'll give it a go. Oh wait, we were at +5 check. I just did the +8 check numbers. Well, okay. So it looked, it dropped right, but, man, maybe I misread the check with my glasses. Let's try it again. It dropped right side. I want to try to dial in a center cup drop if I can to make my life easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to set that ball guide a little on the left, a little more center on the center pin. And then we will move on. One last try. Approach, offset, left side of ball guide to right of pin. Alright. Now this here, we're going to have to hit. We definitely got to hit perfect on the drive. Oops. So all that and that. And here we go. I straighten out that pull there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And here we are. And we need to just max OP it. And then hit perfect. Alright, here we go. Looking for 392 as best we can there. And 393 will work. Okay, drive has been consistent except for the grate that I hit. We are at a +7 check. I want to line up in our correct spot here. And we want to get that right like that. And then I want to set the ball guide up 1.5 squares through right there. But I want to be a little bit more on the pin there. 7-2 from +7. Straighten out our pull angle. 7-2 from +7 is 4-9. And that should be that. And then just center ball and hit perfect. That should get us center cup there. And I hope. No, we missed left. So we should have left the ball guide where it was. Or our pole may not have been centered. I'm going to double check that and have a look at the replay. And I bet you $20 that my pull angle was off. So that's because that's our new thing we're working on. So it's gonna take work. All right. Let's look at that shot 2 pull angle real quick. All right, we were at +7. We set up in the right square. We had the ball guide in the right spot. We spun the ball guide. Yeah, so we're too much on the pin. We're like halfway on the pin. That's one issue. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're pulling 01. So let's actually one more practice. Set our ball guide up back the way we had it and pull straight. And just verify the drop for tomorrow. And then we'll move on. Alright. I appreciate you guys coming out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I love everybody hanging out with us. And we're having a lot of fun so far. And doing different stuff. We're going to be having some guests on the channel. We're going to be doing some dual streams. We got a bunch of big names in the community lined up to come play. So that's going to be super fun. We're starting to do some informational streams. We did one today. Ah, shit. Gosh dang it. That's going to hit the rough again and cause issues. So we'll reset it. I'll reset the ball and just try the approach shot. That's all I really need to do. We should have been at 392. So we want that to be right about there. All right. And so we're going to go ahead and try that approach as we had it the first time. Left side of the ball guide to the right side of the pin. And we are at a +5 check. So we want to get our spot right there. And then we want to spin that ball guide 1.5 squares through the right side of the pin. Or left side of the ball guide to the right side of the pin. Need a little adjustment there. 7.5 is 5.2. And that's that. And then we just want center ball. And hit perfect. Now that should drop. Nice camera angle. Nice speed. Center cut. So we got it. That's the dial in for us on hole 9. Got that drop twice. We know what we're doing. Pardon me a second. Let me go and play my friend here real quick. And then we'll dial in hole 9. And we'll be done with it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for bearing with my learning process as I am actively trying to change and grow. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Alright. Oop! That was a complete accident. I did not mean to do that. Oh, here we go. We're stuck in the rough. He might whoop my butt on this one. Alright. I'll play one game with him and then we will... Oh, get out of the rough! Ah. Okay. It looks like it's a race. to see who can get up there. And I'll play one game with him here, and then I will, I'll message Thomas and let him know.
Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions,
All right.
hold my chariot on Carvana.
See, where are we? Oh my gosh. All right, Min Thorn.
Queenly offer.
And we'll just,
To collect it. Tonight we feast.
and then, what's Min Thorn?
Feast on
P0,
today on Carvana. Please may I follow?
and 25.7.
Public service announcement.
We make it our mission to keep every shelf fully
All right.
stocked. Not mostly stocked, not partially stocked, but filled with the foods you love and the ingredients you rely on whenever you need them. Because this isn't
Oh my God.
yours,
Jason,
it's yours too.
you dork.
Publix, where shopping is a
Oh.
pleasure.
Goodness.
On the under $3 menu at
I can't believe that. That needle is so slow.
because when you
I can't hardly handle it.
you deserve.
All right.
And now that McChicken
Thank you for being patient with my friend. He's really special. So,
Cafe pizza order up. You know the best part about this spicy Italian sausage? I voted for this topping. Yeah, just another perk of being a member.
all right.
Come join us. Sam's Club.
No rest for the wicked there. Let's see if he can drop his rough shot. All right, we got a good stream. I really feel super excited about what I've kind of figured out a little bit today. Feels like whole new information, and it's working so far. So we'll be able to see the results of that live, hopefully tomorrow. All right. Hole 9. Last hole of the front 9. So it looks like we got a send it to EB from NK. What we're going to be doing, it says A pocket EB, any P8 to a T, P10, side spin 4 plus, win 0, top spin boost 10. He says have a wind 8 pinned. So we're going to give it all the top, 2 left, at max extension P8, white ring to the wall on the left-hand side. It's kind of by the ruins. We're going to adjust 1-to-1 for wind over 16 miles an hour. Based on wind angle, we'll either adjust right and pull back 0.8, will not shift and pull back 0.4, or we'll adjust 1 ring left and have no pullback. Max OP, max right curl, hit, perfect. Perfect is highlighted. He says EB rule is will be max top spin P8 at negative 35, and we want to wind 8 ball, he says. So let's get rid of this perk. Let's get our B52 back in our bag before we make some serious bad life choices. Let's go power, wind resistance. Gotta find a top spin boost on 10, wind 0. And I got a couple of those. We'll use that ball, it's fine. And then I need a P8 wind 8. And I got a bunch of those, so I accidentally left balls pinned. Alright, real quick. Hold on one sec. we'll do, we'll just grab this crappy ball here. What we'll do is we'll use that ball to set up with. That way we don't have to, we can just swap back to it. It'll be right there. All right, so we run through the instructions again, and we'll give it one practice and or two. All right, so it's going to be max stretch, P8, left side of the white ring to the wall on the left. We're going to assess our wind angle real quick and move either right or left, or and know our pullback. We'll adjust for winds over 16 miles an hour, and then give it max OP, max right, and we have to hit perfect. Let's give it a practice and have a look and see what we can do here. Oh shoot, no, wrong hole. Sorry guys, I forgot. Forgot I had to forfeit. All right, there we go. Last hole for the dial-in. Thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. It's been a blessing. Kind of learning in real time here, so I appreciate your patience. Hope that you guys are getting some value out of the channel. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm excited to see where things go from here. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and stick around with us. We are accepting donations for the channel. Go for balls and guides and practice tokens and all that stuff. We did get our first donation the other day. I was really blown away. It was super cool. All right, here we go. Left side of the white ring, max extension to the wall on the left. So we want to be right there, and then we need to check out that wind angle. So our nice straight pull, like we've been doing. And 10-4, we are in blue, so no shift but a pullback. So swap balls. We want all that to left, and we want to adjust 2.9. So we'll go there. And then we got a pullback of 0.4. So there. And then we want to give it max OP, max right curl. And hit perfect. Let's see where that takes us. Get it out of there. All right, takes us right into EB range. So we're going to want to measure that out. And then we're going to want to go swap to our wind 8 real quick. And all the top spin for the EB. And then we want to measure our EB there. And figure out what slider we're playing. There. We're at 82. So 82% and 9.0. So that's 5.1 rings. Set that one square through. Try to straighten out our pull again. And 5.1. And then hit perfect. That should drop center cup there. And it does. So pretty easy peasy. Hole 9. Ankit. APG. Mind. Wind angle. Shift. And pullback. Needs. Perfect. That's... And then wind 8 on EB. So that's it. That's the dial-in for the day. It looks to me like -22 is possible. with that drop on 4 that we kind of didn't get to see. Hole 2, I still need to work on because we accidentally went live. But all in all, I would say the guide is super solid. Hats off to Team Boris, Banco, all the shot creators on there. Tomorrow, we will be going live with this guide and qualifying. Later today, I will be doing Tommy's Tommy's QR guide. Dial in if y'all are interested. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. I hope you guys will see us soon. Have a great day. And we also got Q9s tonight at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So, see y'all later.